Hello guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you how to use the joystick with Arduino. And so to show you how to use the joystick with Arduino, we're going to be building a project where we'll have 5 LEDs and each LED is going to be for one axis. So for example, if we turn the joystick to the positive x-axis, then our positive x-axis LED will turn on. If we turn it to the negative x-axis, then our negative x-axis LED will turn on. If we turn it to the positive y-axis, then the positive y-axis LED will turn on, and so on for the negative y-axis LED. And whenever we press down on the joystick as well, then an LED will turn on when we are pressing the button. And so overall, that's what we'll be doing in this video. And so I'm going to go ahead and connect up our potentiometer. So the first pin on the joystick is G and D, and we'll connect that to one of the G and D pins on the Arduino. And then the other pin is the 5V pin, which goes to the 5V pin on the Arduino. And then the next pin on the joystick is the VRX pin, and that pin will be going to A0 on the Arduino. And the next one is going to be VRY, and that pin is going to be going to A1 on the Arduino. And the last one, the SW pin, this pin will be connected to pin 6. The SW pin is going to be giving us the signal of the button, and the VRX pin is going to be giving us the signal of the potentiometer of the x-axis, and the VRY pin is going to be giving us the potentiometer that is connected to the y-axis. And so basically that's how we connect up the joystick to the Arduino. And so now we'll go ahead and connect up all LEDs. And so now I'm going to go ahead and put all LEDs onto the breadboard, and I'll be back once I get them on the breadboard. Okay, so now we're back, and here are all the LEDs set up. These two LEDs right here are going to be for the x-axis, and these two LEDs are going to be for the y-axis. And the middle one is going to be for the button whenever we press it on the joystick. And so now I'm going to go ahead and connect resistors to all these pins. These resistors are 330 ohm resistors, but you can use any resistance in between 200 ohms up to 470 ohms. So I'm going to go ahead and connect all the LEDs, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now all of the resistors are connected to the LEDs, and now we can go ahead and connect all the grounds to the LEDs. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I connected up all the grounds to the LEDs, and so now we can go ahead and connect all of the LEDs up to their pins. And so now the first LED we're going to connect up is my negative X LED, which is right here. And I'm going to connect the resistor that LED is connected to pin 10 on the Arduino. And so then I'm going to connect the other side of the resistor that is connected to the negative Y LED, which is right here, to pin 8 on the Arduino. So now we connect the other side of the resistor that is connected to the positive Y LED, which is right here, to pin 9 on the Arduino. And then the resistor that is connected to the positive X LED, which is over here, I'm going to connect that to pin 7 on the Arduino. Then the other pin of the resistor that is the button LED is going to be connected to pin 11. And so now the last thing we have to do is we just connect the ground rail of the breadboard to G and D on the Arduino. And that is the complete circuit. So now we go ahead and look at the code. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and start looking at the code. And so the first thing we do here is we put all of the pin numbers that we are using into variables. And then we come down here and we set up some variables. And the first variable is going to be an integer, and it's going to be VRX val. This is going to be storing the raw value that we get from the VRX pin on the joystick. And then the second variable is also an integer, and it's VRY val. This is going to be holding the raw value that we get from the VRY pin on the joystick. The last variable is an integer as well, and it's WS val. This is going to be holding the value that we get from the WS pin on the joystick, and it will be either a high or low signal, basically 0 or 1. And so it's going to be a 1 if the button on the joystick is not being pressed. It's going to be 0 if it is being pressed. And so then we go into the void setup, and we just set up all our pins. So VRX pin is going to be an input because we're reading from that pin. The same with VRY, and then WS pin is going to be an input underscore pull up. So basically this means that we're going to be reading from this pin, and also we want to activate the pull up resistor in the Arduino, because we did not put a pull up resistor in our circuit, so we need to have a pull up resistor so that we can read from the button. And then the rest are all the LEDs, and we're just going to set them all to outputs. So then we go into the void loop, And we do VOX val. That's going to be equal to analog read, telling that we're reading from an analog pin. And we're going to read from VOX pin. And so whatever value the VOX pin is giving us, we're going to go ahead and put that value into VOX val. Then we go down to the next line of code and we do VOY val equals to analog read VOY pin. So we're reading from the VOY pin and we're going to be putting that analog value into the VOY val. And so the next line of code is WS val. This is going to be equal to digital read, telling the Arduino that we'll be reading a digital signal, and that's going to be from WS pin. So we're going to be reading a digital signal from the WS pin. We're going to be putting whatever value that is, whatever, if it's high or low, we're going to be putting that value into WS val. So then we're going to go ahead and say if VOX val is greater than or equal to 530, or VOX val is less than or equal to 490, then go into this if statement. So basically, if the VOX pin is in between both of these values, for example, let's say 518, then it's not going to go into this if statement. But if it's above 530 or below 490, then we're going to go into this if statement. Basically saying that if we are messing with the x-axis of the joystick, then come into this if statement. If we're not, then just don't go into this if statement. And so then if we have determined that we are doing something with the x-axis, we're turning one of the ways, negative or positive x, then we'll come into this if statement and figure out, are we turning the negative side or the positive side of the x direction? And so the first thing here is to say if VOX is greater than 530, in this case, meaning if it's in the positive x direction, then we'll come into this if statement. And we're going to turn on the positive X LED, and we're going to turn that LED high. And then we're going to make sure the negative X LED is low. So then if VOX is less than or equal to 490, that means we are turning the joystick to the negative X direction. And we want to go ahead and turn the positive X LED low and the negative X LED high. So then if this right here, if we are not doing anything with the X direction, then we'll come into this else statement down here, and we're going to make both the positive X LED and the negative X LED low. So then if the Y val is less than or equal to 530, or VOX val is less than or equal to 490, then come into this if statement. Basically the same thing that we did up here, and so basically that is all we do, and same thing with the else, everything's exactly the same as up here that we just went through. This is basically duplicating it and changing some of the variables. So now if WS val, we just said that, so basically in this case, if it's true, then we'll come into this if statement. Okay, so basically 0 and 1 can represent true and false. Okay, so when we are not pressing the button, the WS val is going to be equal to 1. Okay, and 1 equals true, and whenever this variable equals to true, then we come into this if statement. So when we're not pressing the button, it's going to come to this if statement and it's going to do a digital write. We're going to be writing to the WS LED, the red LED that's in the middle of all the other LEDs, and we're going to put that to low, turning it off. So now if it is equal to 0, then this is not true, this is false, okay? And so we're not coming here, we're going to this else statement. So when it's 0, that means we are pressing the button. And we're going to come into this else statement and we're going to do digital write WS LED high, turning the red LED high, turning it on. And then we just delay 200 milliseconds, and then we just do this all over again. And basically that is the code. And so now we'll go ahead and look at our project. Okay, so now here's the project, and as you can see, I have my joystick and all of the LEDs right here. If I turn the LED to the positive X axis, then our positive X LED will turn on. If I turn the LED to the negative X axis, then the negative X axis LED will turn on. If I go to the positive Y axis, then the positive Y LED turns on. Then go to the negative Y axis, the negative Y axis LED turns on. And then if I press down on the joystick, the middle LED, which means that we're pressing the button on the joystick, turns on. Okay, and so all you can do is you can just go ahead and move around the joystick wherever you want, and the LEDs will turn on based on how you're moving the joystick. And so basically that is the project. And so if you like this video, consider giving this video a like. Also comment down below if you have any questions, and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all and have a great day. Bye.